So here we go. Here's a bit of a guide to trying to mock up a model at home if you had a balsa blank or similar. Some of the tools and things you're going to need here for measuring, marking and putting your stuff together. The axles there, range of materials. 3mm diameter is good. Those were the black grommets. Pencil, different range of wheels, whatever they may be. These are just some that we've had in the workshop. And 6mm drill bit, okay, and they're for drilling the holes for the grommets to come later. Once you've got your concept, we're up to the point where you need to be able to draw that out, the top side view, basically trying to mark out the lines where you're going to remove material, okay, so where you're going to either cut with a hacksaw blade or a modeling marking knife or something similar like that. If you're doing anything practical, make sure you're checking in with your parents, okay, so they can help you out with that, because obviously I'm not there to watch and help you, okay. What I'm doing here is figuring out where the axis or where the point for drilling my holes are for the wheels are going to be, and whilst using the little stumpy wheel things at the back is probably not the most functional idea, hey, I'm doing it just so that when I test this out, you'll be able to pick some of the things that you'll be able to do better with your design, okay? Now it's time to cut, shape, sand, and you'll end up with something like this. Now, obviously, that was a little time delay there, and I did that without filming. And then it's, yeah, okay, I've drilled my holes, all right, I'm going to sand. Yeah, sanding's heaps of fun. Make sure you're wearing a dust mask or you're in a well-ventilated area, and you'll eventually get some sort of shape that you're after. The good news with balsa is it's really easy to shape and work, but the dust isn't that great. If you've drilled the hole right, those grommets should slot in nice and easily, and hopefully you've drilled the hole straight, that it'll line up the same on both sides. Then it's about selecting your axles. So I've got a range of carbon fibre, bamboo and brass axles here. All of them have different weights and different properties as to why you'd want to use them. The big thing you're trying to do here would be to minimise friction. Okay, so you want those wheels turning as fast as you can, and depending on if you want it to be lightweight or not, you might want something to be really light so that you can encourage lift, or you might want it to be a bit heavier so you can keep it on the ground, but that's something you guys are going to have to solve. Now I'm starting to fit all the components together and just test that they work well enough. Okay, so you can see now, yeah, it's spinning around a little bit. Okay, we'll do likewise with the back, and I've mixed up the axles based on the length just so I didn't have to cut them here, and then voila, you've got something like this. Okay, in the next little vid I do, I'm probably going to add a little bit of detail and make this thing nice and fancy, and probably cut the ends off the axles and all that, and eventually I'll give this thing a test run. But this is something that I'm sure you can probably do a little bit at home, and whilst this remote learning really does suck, I'm hoping to get you some genuine practical experiences soon, and hey, maybe this is just one way we can do it. Until then, keep me posted. There's a thumbs up for you, and let me know if there's anything I can help you with, whatever that may be. See ya!